Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. My name is Sonia Valentino. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, New Orleans. I just wanted to show you today, I wanted to show you how to take care of your face regardless if you're 25 or 45 or 55 or 65. It's never too late to start. It's better to start sooner than later. These are a few tricks that I've learned since I was a teenager. One thing that I've always used to take care of my skin and to make it wrinkle-free, or at least line-free, because wrinkles will come. I've always used Retin-A, and I've been using Retin-A since I was about 15 years old. Now, I want to show you how to put on Retin-A on your face correctly, not too much at all, period. And then later on, I'm going to show you how to take care of your face in the morning after you use Retin-A. Because it's very important when it gets to be morning for the next day for you to wash your face correctly. So that way when you put on your makeup, you don't have all that scaly skin, you know, the peeling of the skin, because Retin-A will peel your skin. Now, one thing about Retin-A, you're going to need a doctor's prescription to get some good Retin-A. And then you clean it off. You clean off your makeup with some Palms. This is what I use, some Palms cocoa butter, because it's like food for your skin. It just makes your skin feel fabulous and flawless. It takes care of your skin from head to toe. So let's get started. First, I guess I'm going to start by taking off my lashes. Where's the lashes? Put some Palms cocoa butter. It's full of makeup. Because this is what I always use to take off my makeup. Because, like I said, it's like food for your skin. And terry cloth towel, face towel. Because a face towel is going to help on getting all that makeup off. I don't like to use those sheets because those sheets are full of alcohol. And alcohol is not your friend when it comes for your face. I know a lot of y'all use alcohol, but I don't suggest it. I suggest that you use something better than alcohol. Some kind of cream. Under those sheets, those little makeup wipe sheets will take off your makeup really good. But you gotta remember, when you're taking off your makeup that good with those things, you're using pure alcohol in your face, and alcohol is very aging for your face. Use the little Palms. Now these things get dirty. They get stained. You can wash them and they'll be stained. But it's okay. If you're like me, you keep them just so you can take off your makeup. Now the eyeliner is always tricky to try and get off. So that's when I use some Louisiana, because I'm from Louisiana, some Louisiana coconut oil, which is actually for cooking. And it's like really hard. Now, this is really good. For this eyeliner. Because you want to get as much as possible off while you look like a raccoon. As much as possible off. Let's see. Let's put some of the Q-tip so I can get some of that in my eye. went from being fabulous to looking like homely. Okay. We're almost ready. Yay. See? Got all that makeup off. And no alcohol. Keep the alcohol away. I like to use a little Go Bond. It's for neck and chest. It's for loose skins and wrinkles that you get in your neck. One thing I didn't realize when I was younger, that I was gonna get wrinkles and loose skin around my neck. So you probably like me, that you don't worry about that. But if you're really young, I'm gonna tell you, start there. Start doing your neck and your chest really well. Because you want to take care of that. Because that will give you problems. Like I don't have much problems on my skin. My skin's pretty smooth. But that's from the Retin-A. And so is my neck smooth, but I didn't do anything for my neck. So it's tending to loosen up, and I should have always done some kind of exercise for it. But, you know, that's why they have plastic surgeons, right? And Botox. So let me show you how to put the Retin-A. So you get the Retin-A from the doctor. You get whatever strength you want. This is the one I prefer because it's stronger. And I put a very little bit on my finger, which it seems like a lot, but the way I'm gonna spread it, it's not gonna be a lot. So you start spreading it. I like to spread right around here, but where the crow's feet that most people get, and there's little fine lines right here, and right here. It also helps if you try to control the facial expressions that you make. If you think about them when you're a lot younger, then you will control them when you get older. And that way you won't have those, what would you call them? Road maps that people get on their face. Because when they're young, they like to go like this. Make all those weird faces right here, make all those wrinkles. So if you try to prevent that when you're younger, by being careful of what kind of faces you make. And with Retin-A, you don't really want to put too much everywhere, but you want to get the good spots. Like I got some bumps right here, right now. One thing I'm going to tell you about Retin-A too, like if you have a scar or a cut, I would suggest to put some Retin-A on your cut or your scar, because it would help it heal. I got in a car accident recently. Actually, I've been in a couple of car accidents. I'm a bad driver. So I got in a car accident recently, and I was putting the Retin-A. I usually, you know, I've had scars before, and I've always put vitamin E and cocoa butter on the scars. So my scars haven't showed up much. But in this last car accident I got, I had gotten a bad cut right in the middle of my nose. I'll show y'all a picture of it later, how bad it looked. And it cut my nose down the middle and on the side. And since I always have Retin-A, I was putting that on because I didn't have not cocoa butter, but olive oil? No, what they call it? Aloe vera plant. I didn't have an aloe vera plant. I didn't have no aloe vera around my house. So I used Retin-A instead. And Lord and behold, it just hid the scar. hid the scar really well. Because if not, I would have this bad scar right here, which I'm going to have to go get fixed. Well, at least my nose, because I have it broken. But it's neither here or there. So this is how you put your Retin-A. And after you've done that, what I like to do, because I like to take care of my skin. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm in the middle of something, okay? What I like to do after I've done that to my face, because it's time to go to bed, is roll my face. And like anything else, you always want to go up, up, up. You see, this one's really good. And since the accident, I also like to use this a smaller part for the bridge of my nose, because one side's worse than the other. I really like the smaller side a lot better, because I don't know, it just feels like it does much more than the bigger one. But I use the bigger one too when I'm finished doing the small one. But I like to use the small one because it does the details, you know, it does the details of your bone structure. I happen to have, you know, deep eyes, so I get to do those bone structures right here, these bones. Yeah, I like to get them really good. And I'm trying to prevent from getting those jowls. Now, I turn to the bigger side. The bigger side's good too. It's not as good as the smaller side. I find the smaller side a lot better. You try a roller, a face roller, and let me know which side you like, the smaller or the bigger side. But the bigger side is also good for my neck. I have issues with my neck. So this is your Cajun Queen from New Orleans, Louisiana, showing you a couple of little tricks of taking care of your skin. This is the beginning of my channel. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see y'all again down the bottom by the bell.